Hi YouTube, it's Anneke Van Buren of Tampa, Florida, or I should say close by to Tampa, Florida. Well, we've had quite a week here, and it's been probably more than a week. When I awakened this morning, it was 35 outside. With a wind chill, it was 29. So for the past few nights, I've been going outside and covering my orchids and my impatiens, as it's just too cold for them. So poor things. And the inside of my house was 56. I don't have central heating in this place. We use ceramic heaters. Thank God I have a heated mattress pad and a lot of fuzzy warm bathrobes. This just isn't Florida, especially this time of year. Normally this is the weather that we might see the very end of December, but usually in January, maybe part of February. February it starts to warm up. So we are about 8 to 10 degrees cooler than is normal, and we are just not used to it. I think the high today is going to be 63. So if you wondered why I'm all bundled up, it's because it's not exactly warm in here. So I have on velvet leggings, and these are some old favorite boots of mine that I bought years ago, but they're leather and they have a nice chain in the back. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I finished making up our holiday drink here today. I'll take a little walk about it. You can see what this looks like. And this is a bodysuit that's cut out velvet, sheer with burnt velvet, actually is what they call it. You can kind of get a better idea of what it looks like right there. So it's sheer through right here, and then velvet leggings, and they're warm. So it's sweaters and leggings and coats, and we just aren't ready for this here. So I know you're not feeling sorry for me when it's minus 12 in Minnesota. We always know when someone in our community walks by and it's this kind of weather and they're in shorts and a t-shirt. And I'll just yell out, "Are you from Minnesota?" No, Iowa. Same difference. It's all what you're used to. Really, our blood does thin out after you've been here a while. So I thought today, this has been so busy for me. A lot of things have happened, most positive. A couple of things have popped up from that accident that I had October 23rd. The insurance company of the gentleman who plowed into the rear of me hasn't done a thing. So guess what? It's time for an attorney. I had my MRI 2.5 weeks ago, and it's not good. I was wondering why my back and my neck hurt more, and now I know why. So I'm going to see a spinal doctor next week for a second opinion, and we will go from there. Is it stopping me? Am I in a lot of pain? No, miraculously, not at all. I attribute that to yoga and just keeping moving. So it's all fine. Morgan and Morgan, maybe, here I come. So I'm going to make some eggnog today for you. Now, normally in years past, when I was this super gourmet cook, married, entertaining all the time, friends and family, and big dinners, big parties, just ask us, drop of the hat, we had a party. Well, since I've been single, which is a long time now, it's 25 years, my entertaining scale has gotten smaller and smaller. I still have friends over, I still do things, but I don't eat like I used to, and I don't cook like I used to, although I still do, make my own homemade things. I used to make homemade eggnog, which was a lot of work. So guess what I did today? I went to the grocery store and I bought it, already made. Nothing wrong with that. So this recipe, actually it's called Favorite Day Eggnog, and it came from Target. I'm going to turn this around so I can measure it with the shaker. And it's a cup to an ounce of bourbon. Now you could use whiskey, you could use rum. You could do a lot of different things. So I'm going to use 8 ounces. Oh, it's nice and thick, which is what you want. Of course, it's not as thick as if you beat egg whites and add heavy cream and all that sort of thing. But there's no raw eggs in this, which is a whole lot safer. And this is my old standby favorite. Just turn it around the right way, bowl it, and no, they don't give me anything for it. And that's part of the reason why my channel's labeled not for children. It's because I'm mixing up alcoholic drinks. They don't need to have them yet. They're too young. And here is an ounce of bourbon. And I would just stir this. Wait, it's this one. And this is for my, this is really what's in it. I probably don't want to know. Milk, sugar, cream, skim milk, whey, egg yolks, guar gum, natural and artificial flavor, carinin, gelatin. That's what's wrong with us, folks. We have all this garbage in our food. It's one of the things that I noticed when I lived in France for a while. They just don't allow it. Okay, I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to top mine with some nutmeg. Now, if I had it, I would just grate some fresh nutmeg in here. That would be even better. But with all this moving stuff, I don't have it. And let's do this. You can serve it with a stick of cinnamon. And that's it. Holiday eggnog. Here's to us. Oh, that's too good. This is still gonna have to wait till cocktail time. Look how thick that is on the glass. Okay. Let me turn the camera around a little bit, and then you can see the rest of this outfit. I'll give a little walk down the hall here. Here we are. These are the boots and the leggings. Next week, I'm going to make some chocolate chip cookies, homemade, and of course, the Toll House recipe. Why would you make anything else? And you can hold me to it. So I hope you have a great week. You've started your Christmas shopping. One of the things I do miss about the holidays, when I was a kid and younger, people tended to shop much later in the season. And one thing that they had when I lived in Albany, New York, was this wonderful store called Flash, F-L-A-H''S. And it was an upscale men's and women's clothing store, cosmetics, jewelry, handbag. Just a very small chain. I think they had 3 stores in all of Albany, New York. One was downtown, when Albany used to be vibrant on Pearl Street downtown. And then in Stuyvesant Plaza, and the other one was in the Colony Center. And they would have a men's shopping night. Do you remember those? Those of you who are more my age? And they would have cocktails for the guys, and they had pretty girls modeling, and they would make their purchases for their wives or their girlfriends or their daughters. I even had a children's department, and then they would wrap everything for them. It was really, really festive. And it was always kind of fun to go shopping that last week, right before Christmas. Everybody was so excited, and it was so special. It's one of the things I miss about now, just ordering from Amazon. However, God bless Amazon. I ordered something this morning. It was here at 1 o'clock. It's one of the benefits of living in Tampa. We have a big fulfillment center. So, I will see you next week. There's lots of great stuff at my ABB Gilf Goddess at OnlyFans. I've been filming lately with some new folks, and it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, I managed to squeeze that in along with all the moving. Am I done yet? No, I'm almost there. I just have to get rid of a lot of clothes. And we're having like a neighborhood flea market this weekend, so I'm hoping to get rid of a lot of those. And then I can get really organized with my small scale living. Less is more. Bless you all, and remember, there's still a lot of meanness around right now. Why don't we just all tamp it down, stop talking politics, go back to being husbands, wives, sisters, brothers, mothers, daughters. Take care of our families, take care of our communities, and stop being angry with each other. We had a world like that before. There's no reason why this has to continue, no matter what party you're in. Doesn't cost a thing to be kind. Why don't we start doing that? See you next week. Namaste, my friends.